Hey guys, so today we're going to cure a ham. So to do that we need to put 1 tablespoon of salt, 1 tablespoon of brown sugar, 1 tablespoon of rapadura sugar for every pound of meat that we have here. So what we'll do first is weigh. Now you don't have to use the brown sugar and rapadura like we are, you can use normal sugar. We just want to use it this way as a different flavour. And our rapadura sugar has specks of dill in it, as there was a bit of mix up with handling the bags. So that should add a nice flavour as well. So what I'll do first is weigh myself and then hold the ham to see how much it weighs. Okay, so this ham turned out to be 10 kilos, which is 4.54 pounds, which means we're going to do 4.5 tablespoons of sugar, salt, and the rapadura sugar. Okay, so we've got our salt and the 2 sugars set up, ready to go. We're just going to do it inside the bag to save on mess, and that way it stays in there the whole time while it's curing. I've just made a hole at the top to put the salt and stuff in. And then once it's done, you can mix it around, close up the top to keep it safe, away from all the bugs, and then we'll be curing. So we'll start with the salt. And we've got the brown sugar and rapadura sugar. Alright, so now we've got all the stuff in there, we'll shake it around a bit, make sure the bag comes off the meat, so it goes all the way around. So this is still frozen, so the bag is sticking a little bit, but we'll get covered in the sugar and salt, and we'll start curing. And it's going to sit in the fridge for 9 days, so that doesn't matter too much. Just loosen the bag off the meat. Massage that all down, around. Careful not to rip the bag as well. So while it's in the fridge, it'll start defrosting a bit as well, to make it a lot easier to mix the sugar and salt around. So every day it'll get flipped, which means it'll get evenly coated all the way around. So this is mixed in as far as we can go for today. As I said before, each day it'll get flipped, so it'll get nice and coated all the way around. Now it'll go into the fridge once we seal up the top, and it'll sit there for 9 days, flipped once a day, and then it'll be ready to smoke. Here we have a tub full of wood chips and rosemary clippings for the smoker. So these have been soaking for about 2 days. So now they're going to be nice and ready for the smoker. So what we need to do is just grab a couple of handfuls of the chips. They fit right into the pan. If they're a bit too big, just snap them in half. So they work a lot better. Now these big chunks are good because they'll smoke for a long time, especially when they've been soaked like this. Got a decent amount in there, enough for the lid to close, and then we'll chuck it in the smoker. Okay, so here's our smoker. As you can see, it's a gas-fired one. And here's our wood chips in the pan. This lid will just sit on top, and it just holds it all in, keeps a lot of the drippings out the way. Inside we've got the water bowl, so this will add steam as well as trap any liquid that tries to drop down onto the wood chips and the foam. Now we've got several trays, but these can come out, and we'll most likely have to take them out for this ham that we're going to put in today. Now the smoker is quite easy to turn on. All we have to do is turn the gas on, turn around to ignition, and that's it, one hit. Now these wood chips will just slide straight into here. And leave that on high for a little bit. Make sure it gets nice and hot. Once it starts to smoke, turn it down. And then we'll start on our ham. Okay, and here's our ham. It's been curing for the last 7 days. As we did before, each day just flipping it over. So it's got that nice colour all the way around now. So what we're going to do today is smoke it in the smoker, whole different types of wood chips, and then after that we'll probably stick it in the oven just to finish it off, and then they'll be perfect for dinner. Okay guys, so here it is out of the fridge. What we want to do first is drain it, so get all the liquid out. We'll weigh it, see how much it's gained weight or lost weight, we'll find out. And then chuck it in the smoker every 20 minutes, swap out the chips, keep it smoking, keep it getting a nice flavour. Then once that's done, we'll throw it in the oven. So first things first, we'll open it up. I'm just going to drain this liquid. Okay, so I've drained the liquid out of the bag. What I'll do now is quickly weigh it. So now it weighs about 9.8 kilos, which is really good. What we're going to do now is fit it into the smoker. Okay, so as you can see, we've had to stand it up in there because it's just too wide and too long, which is fine. It's got its own tray. That's going to keep all the drippings, all the juices, so we know how to use that later, or it'll help to keep the moisture at least. So now I can just close this up, leave it on low. What's going to happen is the smoke's going to come up, it's going to penetrate that ham, it's going to add extra flavours, nice flavour to the ham, and then we'll finish cooking it off in the oven. So we'll check on it every 20 minutes and then see how it looks. Alright, so what we're going to do now is just check these chips. So they've been in for about 20 minutes. So see if they're not burning too much. So as you can see, they're looking pretty good. A couple little burnt ones down the bottom. That's fine, so what we'll do is just add a bit of water to the chips, just to keep them wet, and then we'll chuck them back in. Just a bit of water, lid back on. burn yourself, of course. Very interesting one-handed, but it's fine. There it goes. I'll just back up a little bit. Alright, so this has been smoking for a couple of hours now, and as I said before, we're changing the chips out. Once it gets done, old chips out, new ones in. So I've done that for about 3 to 4 hours. Now it's ready to go into the oven to finish cooking. So just open up first. Alright, so as you can see, you might be able to see from there, it's got a bit of a different colour on it now. That's from the smoke penetrating the meat, and that's going to add all that flavour. So what I have now is a nice big pan for the oven, and some tongs. Put that there, and just slide it out. Now just turn this off, and always make sure that you turn your gas bottle off once you're finished. Alright, so here's our ham. Here's that nice colour you can see now. So now that's there. You've got a little bit of the fat has rendered down. Once we go into the oven, it's going to go in the oven for about 2 hours at 200 degrees Celsius. And it's going to render more of that fat down, and it's going to cook the rest of the ham all the way through. Okay, so this is our slice of ham straight off out of the oven. And what we've done is dipped it in the juices that collected in the bottom of the tray. So I've already tasted it. I know it tastes amazing, but just in case, try it again. It's very juicy, you can get all the smoke flavour through. It's come out really nice. So we got a hint of, we got lemon in there, mulberry, and a bit of apple as well. So it's all come through, which is really nice. And the extra juices, so you get that fat rendered down. That just keeps it all nice and moist and yummy. So this is the final product. As you can see, it's got some lovely colour. And all that glistening juiciness from the fat getting rendered down, and all this juice in here just makes for a wonderful sauce to dip it in. Alright guys, so if you want to be as happy as I'm going to be on Christmas Day, try this recipe out. It's really yummy and you'll enjoy every part of it. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next video.